Guys, today's not a good day.
Fight or flight moment, and I chose flight.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it works. Alright guys, today's mission is can we fence off this whole area today and keep the animals in it without getting out anymore. So I needed to start by mowing the perimeter so the electric fence itself wouldn't touch the grass. The grass has grown quite a bit, but we wanted to cut the least amount possible so the animals can eat it. I ended up needing to move the stock tank that we haven't used yet, and I looked down and I ended up seeing a snake. I wasn't 100% sure what kind it was. I just saw it looked like a rattlesnake. Its head ended up getting real flat, and so I could not take the risk. I needed to get rid of the threat. Holy cow, guys, that could have been bad, really bad. I wasn't expecting that. I was just gonna move this tank just to mow, and Danielle just walked by. The dogs were just here. That could have been really bad.
Right.
Oh, baby, with you, it's always right. Baby, please.
Sorry.
I know. I didn't know I was still filming. That was a wasp on my back. Guys, today's not a good day.
Fight or flight moment, and I chose flight.
Yeah, not much of a.
I'm sorry. That was pure instinct moment.
To run.
Yeah.
And I said, baby, please help. And she runs. Golly.
I don't know. That was just.
This is a bad sign today. Okay. Most of them are in here, staying in here, and then we got all of these guys. But a baby over here chopped up some breakfast. What do we got?
We got a little combination. We got some bananas, some apples, some old tortillas, okra, some Brussels sprouts.
Oh, the works.
Yeah, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. You're feeding a Highland cow, or just, I guess, cows in general, an apple.
That's also another reason why we're getting rid of Hank.
Yeah.
But continue.
You gotta cut them up because they could choke on a whole apple. He doesn't want it.
Look at him sitting though, behind you.
Oh, hey buddy, he's a boy.
He literally, without you saying anything, he just sat down. So we're gonna go ahead and feed them their treats. They eat healthy. I mean, seriously, the best pig ever. That's why we want them to be able to go out there and graze and do all that stuff and have a good time, a good life. Right, Miss Breakfast? She gonna get my finger. She thinks it's food. But look at that, guys. I mean, come on. We're gonna put an electric fence in. Got everything from Tractor Supply. Hopefully, this will work out.
Rambo likes him now too. He just had a.
So we just knocked the first one in. Thankfully, it's rained lately and it's somewhat easy. So now we're gonna run it all the way down the driveway over there, put a T-post, go all the way back into the barn, and then we'll start running wire and putting all the little, I guess they would call them electric stays. I don't know what they'd call them, but we're gonna do that. And then here, we went to that corner. All right, guys, we went to Tractor Supply. We got everything they possibly had for electric fencing. We got 3 of these so we can hook them on a post, which is gonna be the barn. So we're gonna hook these on. We have 3 of them. So we're gonna have 3 strands. We're gonna do 2 as low as we can, and then 1 a little higher so they don't jump out. So I'm thinking just enough off the ground to where they'll hit their nose whenever they're trying to get out, and it'll pop them, but not too low that it'll be hitting the grass when it grows up. Then we got these right here is gate handle anchors, and we're gonna put it right here on this corner one. And then we're roughly about that high. So you just get this screw all the way out. These are pretty awesome. And then just slide it over the top, and then just bring it down as far as you need to go, which I believe is about right there. And the best thing, you just unscrew it, move it up if you need to, just tighten it up, and then this way, we're gonna need to get another T-post and some more of these, but we could do this. You have these handles right here. What you do, you just hook it on, boom, and it pulls it tight. And then whenever you have your electric fence coming this way, you can pull off, and it has these rubber pieces so you don't shock yourself. Just use it as like basically a gate. All right, so now we have these, and they're basically corner connectors. It's pretty much exactly what the other ones were. We hooked to the barn, plus these pieces just like the other ones. So we're gonna hook them the same distance here, and then that way, whenever we run our line through it, it'll pull real tight. Got them on there. Again, just buckles, 3 of them. Put them roughly the same distance, and luckily you can undo them and move them whenever we have them on. It doesn't have to be perfect because we're gonna be putting all the little posts in the ground as we go, and it'll keep it good with the ground. So since this is where my gate's gonna be, I'm going to start down there on that corner. I'm gonna run it through the eye bolt, and then I'm gonna run it over here, and I'm gonna tie it, and then we'll take it over to the barn because we can tighten it over there. This will be the end of our gate, so we will have the pieces to hook on. So we're gonna go down to that corner, put it through the eye bolt, come over here, tie it off here, go to the barn, tighten it there. Now that we have it hooked here and it's through that corner, we're just gonna pull it that way to the barn, and I'll show you how to tighten it. I got it to the end. We know we're gonna have plenty of slack, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut it because we need to stretch it. So let's get a knife, a better knife than what we have. Cut it, put this away, put your knife away, and then just like a belt buckle, you're gonna put this through. So this one on this side right here is a little bit longer, so we're gonna go around both, open them up just like a belt, put it back through, and then now when you pull it, it'll hold itself. So the main thing now is I pulled it fairly good, as you guys can see, pretty straight. You just want to make sure it's not hung up on anything before you start pulling it too tight, or you could break it. I think this is 160 pounds, which, you know, I do have some, I can't say the real word, get in trouble, but just want to make sure it's nice and tight, and then we'll move on to the next strand. right, guys, this is exactly why we put these right here for a gate, so you can pull them off. You won't shock yourself. It's rubber. And you just hook them back up. And as long as you don't touch that wire, you won't get shot. All this done up, now it's time. We got a 5-mile solar electric battery here. We have these poly-tape to poly-tape jump connectors, and then T-post, a rod to go in the ground, and then our ground wire. All right, guys, so Danielle's gonna go try to round it back up before we turn this on, and hopefully it all works. So Danielle just got back, got the dogs and goats in there.
Yeah.
This little ranch vehicle right here does pretty well.
That's right.
So all we gotta do is flip it on, should have a charge, and then we'll test it out. So this should blink when I turn it on. There you go. You gonna test it?
No, I tested it last time. If you guys remember.
You did.
Yeah, that's you.
All right, we'll see. Probably won't work with my boots on, but we'll see. Ooh, a little shock, so it's gonna work. I don't wanna take these boots off, it's gonna suck. I'll just do it with one. Dang it. Oh yeah, it works. Oh, it just goes right through your body. All right. It just goes.
Lambo, come on! Come on!
Come on, Miss Breakfast. Come on.
Oh. Look! What do you think?
Come on, guys.
Come on, I'll show you the ponds. Come on. Breakfast, come on. Hey. Look at this. Oh.
It got her.
Yeah.
Come learn breakfast. Come on. Now this was worth being in the heat all day.
Yeah, I mean, this is amazing. That's what we want to see.
This is what the pigs are supposed to be doing. They're supposed to be grazing, especially Miss Breakfast. She's cooney 100%. So she needs this. The dogs are gonna be able to hang out. You guys saw the dogs already starting to patrol a little bit. Miss Breakfast already got popped. Just a quick little, and then she walked off. This is massive. Oh, he just got popped. He said, what was that? All right, guys. Oh, I'm tired. We've got some stuff to cook up. If you guys are interested in any of the barbecue stuff that we do, which we have just been nailing chicken.
My baby over here knows how to grill.
And corn. We got roasted corn down.
Oh, perfected.
Okra.
Perfected.
Asparagus. We're getting there. But we have a tenderloin we're going to try up next. But if you'd like to see any of that, the Crocker life, if you want to see it behind the scenes of this stuff, us having fun, all that stuff, the Crocker life, we have been working on the studio because that's going to be our podcast. And then in the mornings, we have Coffee with the Crockers. Almost every morning, most of the time, at least 5 times a week, we drink coffee with you guys in the morning. Coffee with the Crockers. All those links are down in the description. And I'm tired. I'm sure you're tired.
Yeah.
So we're gonna eat and figure a way to cool down.